Hey, National Football League, want to open our antitrust letters? That sounds good, Ultimate Fighting Championship. I'm nervous though, we never get it. That's a shame. I really was looking forward to engage in anti competitive business practices. I'm sorry, Ultimate Fighting Championship. Maybe next year. Hey, Professional Dog and Pony Show, any luck? Unfortunately, not. My ponies are distraught. Lucky you got one Major League Baseball. I'm sorry, NFL, UFC, and Professional Dog and Pony Show. I hope you get an exemption soon. Crossing my fingers in particular for you, Professional Dog and Pony Show. You might be wondering, what is an antitrust exemption? And why is Major League Baseball the only sports league with one? I endeavor to answer both of your questions. As an initial matter, however, I will explain antitrust. Antitrust seeks to prevent anti competitive behavior from businesses. This extends to preventing monopolies, discouraging price fixing, and blocking harmful mergers between companies. Antitrust exemptions provides a shield for companies. This allows them to engage in anti competitive business practices. In 1922, this shield was given to Major League Baseball. The Supreme Court was the culprit. In federal baseball, they were tasked with deciding if baseball ought to be allocated an exemption. The full opinion was less than 900 words. The question of the case was if baseball was engaged in interstate commerce. That is, did the business of baseball cross state lines, and was that important for their business? Justice Holmes and his very intimidating gaze concluded that it didn't. The interstate activity of Major League Baseball was, quote, a mere incident and, quote, not essential to its stability. This decision induced a seismic shift within Major League Baseball for two reasons. First, players could not challenge the reserve clause. This prevented them from negotiating with other teams. This locked them into low value contracts with teams they didn't like. Second, other baseball leagues could be artificially prevented from gaining traction. Despite baseball evolving to be a $1 billion industry, this exemption remains. The most impactful challenge was raised in 1953. This case was Toulson versus New York Yankees. So much changed between 1922 and 1953. Games were broadcasted on the radio. 1953 was the first year of televised baseball. Contracts ballooned with team profits, all of which had obvious implications for classifying baseball as operating under interstate commerce. The exemption survived, however, due to a one-paragraph opinion. In short, the Supreme Court ruled that since Congress hadn't acted to revoke the exemption, it must remain. This decision invited cutting dissents. Justice Burton and Reed wrote baseball to be, quote, inherently intercity, intersectional, and interstate. Future decisions recognize the exemption to be, quote, an anomaly and, quote, confined to baseball. As such, this did not extend to NFL, UFC, or that one guy who had a pony and dog show. I am of the opinion that the federal baseball decision still matters. We are 100 years removed from the decision, and its effects are immense. In 2021, the MLB cut out minor league baseball teams from existing partnerships. This behavior, although acknowledged to be an injury under antitrust, was allowed due to it falling under the quote scope of the exemption from antitrust regulation. This archaic legal standard is still in effect. It still has a stable of negative impacts. It has not been overturned yet. This has impacts both for the players and teams, but also for the communities who derive joy from baseball. If you go to a baseball game today, part of the history within that stadium is the antitrust exemption. I hope I highlighted this legal anomaly and its implications for baseball.